When most people hear the word slave trade, they imagine ships crossing the Atlantic Ocean. But centuries before those ships sailed, another slave trade was already operating across Africa. And instead of water, its victims faced one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth: the Sahara. For more than 1,000 years, powerful trade routes crossed the Sahara Desert, connecting the kingdoms of West Africa with markets in North Africa and the Middle East. Traders moved gold, salt, ivory, and human beings. Captured Africans were forced into caravans and marched north across the desert. Sometimes hundreds of people were chained together, walking behind long lines of camels. Their destination was slave markets in cities like Cairo, Tripoli, and Marrakesh. But reaching those cities meant surviving a journey many never completed. The Sahara is the largest hot desert on Earth. During the day, the heat can become unbearable. At night, temperatures can drop suddenly into freezing cold. Sandstorms can appear without warning, swallowing entire caravans in blinding clouds of dust. Captives walked for weeks, sometimes months. Water was carefully rationed. Food was scarce, exhaustion was constant, and if someone collapsed from the heat or thirst, the caravan rarely stopped. The journey had to continue. Many simply died where they fell, their bodies left behind in the endless sand. Yet historians believe that millions of Africans were transported through these desert routes over the centuries. But the true number may never be known. Unlike the Atlantic slave trade, there were fewer records, fewer ships, and fewer documents. The desert erased much of the evidence. Those who survived the journey faced another harsh reality. In slave markets across North Africa and the Middle East, men, women, and children were sold to new owners. Some were forced into labor. Others were taken into households, armies, or distant regions far from their homeland. Families were separated, identities were lost, and for many captives there was no path back home. What makes this history even more haunting is how little physical trace it left behind. The Sahara does not preserve footprints, it does not keep monuments. Wind and sand erase everything. Entire caravans could disappear without leaving a single mark. Today, the Sahara Desert still stretches across Africa like an ocean of sand. Beneath those dunes lie the forgotten paths of countless caravans that once crossed it. Paths where millions were forced to walk, and where many never made it out alive. A slave trade that lasted for centuries, yet remains one of the most overlooked tragedies in African history.